So tell me, James, how you be keeping them?
Well, up and down, but I'm always working hard, trying to think about what to do next and trying to stop the problem. It's always worse in the morning, but I've been trying to get on the bike just to loosen up the hips, like sort of in the morning time. And then I stretch my hamstrings out, which then allows the back to elongate.
Yes.
So that's been my usual routine, and I've been trying to do some work later in the day or evening, mainly before I go to bed, because I'm always best late evening. I've been doing some work with the resistance band, trying to do like side steps, and I'm trying to remember what I read. Is it the adductor?
Yeah.
Yeah, side steps with the resistance band, and I've been trying to like kick backwards with the resistance band round one ankle, but kick back with the opposite ankle. So just trying to strengthen the hips, the glutes, to try and help the back, because the back is, obviously there's weaknesses there. So yeah, so I've tried to build muscle strength in the sort of hips, that area, and the glutes a bit more.
But you haven't had any spasms on your back?
Only in the morning, like occasionally it gets close. Like I think, oh no, and like, because it's like, there's like an oink in a way. It feels like muscles just about to, hurt a lot. It is a bit like a sharp pain in the back. So as soon as I feel that, I try everything I can to avoid it. So in the morning I have to, like, to tie my shoelaces, I've got to be so careful. That's the most likely time to have a spasm, is when I'm trying to tie. So I don't just reach over to tie my shoelaces, I lift my foot up onto a chair, just so I'm not leaning over too much. Because the more I lean over, the more the back stabilises, I've got to work. And so I'm trying to protect myself from those things. I've also gone back to my bigger trainers.
Right.
So I can wear insoles that have more space for insoles. So I've ordered 2 new pairs of trainers, but they haven't arrived yet. That are slightly different to the ones I've been wearing. So I'm hopeful that they'll come and that they'll be useful. They're both by Hocker, because the trainers I'm wearing at the moment are New Balance. But I did find the Hocker size 4 trainers have been very good, but I can't fit an insole in. So although the Hocker size 4 have been helpful for having a bit more of a spring to them, I've ordered a size 7 and 7, something like a 7 and 7.5 in 2 different types.
But is that your right size, or you get a bigger size?
Oh, my right size is a 4 in length.
Okay.
But the width of my foot is about a size 8.5.
Right.
Or 9. But I just can't wear a size 9 because the widest part of the size 9 it's beyond my foot. So getting a size 9, it's no wider for where my foot needs the width than a size 7. So the size 7 seems to be the last shoe size I can order where I'm benefiting from the wide parts of the trainer. So I mean, I could order a size 10, but my heel wouldn't be where the heel is. My heel, I'd have to put a tennis ball behind my heel to push my foot forward, and inside would benefit from the widest part of the size 10, and then my foot would have enough width finally, but it's just not practical. My heel would, my ankle wouldn't be gripped enough. So, but basically, I'm hopeful that the trainers I've ordered, I'm trying not to get too hopeful because they might be, not very good, or they might not come. So I've been waiting a while now for these trainers.
Is that the one coming from who?
From America.
What is it?
No, the one This is just trainers I've ordered online.
All right, okay.
The from Hull, that's going to be a long, long time before. I don't hold up much hope anymore. They were so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I went to try them, they were terrible. The insole was about an inch too narrow, and the shoe, I couldn't even try the shoe on. It was too narrow. So yeah, the lady said, I can see these are totally unsuitable. I'll write to the company and tell them that they're so far, like incorrect.
But how could they make that mistake
I
then?
don't know. I mean, she must have sent off measurements and drawings and imprints and things, but they were just, I don't know, it was just like ridiculous.
Where are they made of?
Almost as if they've got the wrong insoles and trainers out of the cupboard, like they've got them from somebody else by accident.
Yeah.
So they're making them in Leeds. It's a company called Steeper that's based in Stourton, just on the outskirts of Leeds. Yeah, but I'm just trying a different place, like trying Hull, because York gets their stuff from a different company, and they only do shoes.
Okay.
Whereas a place in Hull gets them from a different company, and they said they can do trainers, and they can, but they don't have many trainers to choose from. They have like 4. They do like 20 or 30 pairs of shoes and about 4 pairs of trainers. And the trainers, to be honest, they look a bit like the typical Adidas Gazelles. So that's the kind of training we're talking about. Not like the trainers I'd like to have, which are like running trainers. They don't do those. But I'm hoping that they'll have enough cushioning in the outside sole that I can wear them. If I have cushioning in the insole, cushioning in the outsole, I might be able to manage them. But I'm going back to the guy I'm going to the podiatrist in Aiken.
The one you used to see
To get some insoles from him, yeah.
Yeah.
I've booked an appointment, it's not next week, I think it's the week after. Or what is it now? It might be next week or the week after. And I've also got an appointment with Mary. Yeah, we've arranged an appointment this week on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you very much.
No problem, no problem at all.
Yeah. She said she'd been away, so she messaged today she got back to London.
Yeah, no, I think she went to India or something. I don't know, but I knew she was away for some time. When I messaged her, she said, "Well, I'm available once I'm back. I'll message him."
I didn't message her straight away when you gave me her details because it was the Easter weekend.
Yeah, she would be away. I didn't really believe she would reply, to be honest with you.
I didn't want to disturb her if they were relaxing, so I waited a bit.
Yeah, no, I've been going married now for almost 20 years, to be honest with you. Yeah, well, because we practice the same martial arts, so we we used to meet more often back on the days, and then we just aged, you know. But yeah, we meet quite often when we go for events and stuff. But to be honest with you, I'm thinking of booking myself with her as well when I go to London, because once I had those problems on my shoulder, she was kind of helping quite a lot, but she mentioned I would have to go to the clinic because they would have a lot more equipment to make it work. But I just we never had the chance to go there for that treatment, but yeah.
Yeah.
So how was the experience of getting out of the house then? How was it?
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah.
So did you manage it well then to go and come back?
Yeah, I mean, I struggled afterwards, but not as much as I have in the past. I did arrange to have a lesson when I got back to try and distract myself. And then, yeah, I've just been trying to take it easy. But yeah, we parked the car, and you literally just walk about, 15-20 metres and you're in the woods.
Okay.
That's where we park, and so it wasn't far, just to get into the woods and see some bluebells, and it was really, really nice, wasn't it, for Mum? Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great.
So, yeah, just, it's at Kirkham Abbey.
Oh, yeah.
At the top of the hill, and we park at the top, and just, like, walk into the wood we just parked at the side of the road.
So you didn't go down
it's
to the river?
close. So it's so close to the entrance of the wood.
So you didn't go down to the river?
Well, no, we didn't know the river. No, it's at the top of the
hill.
In the top of the hill. So if you're at Kirkham Abbey, you go over the river and then over the train line, and then you go up the hill in the car to the very top, and then you turn left at the top of the hill when there's a crossroads. So instead of carrying on to the A64, you just turn left, and then you drive alongside the wood at the very top of the woods.
Yeah. Where you can go to Cromwell and...
If you come into Crown. I think it's something like that, yeah. So we just park at the side of the road where the wood has a little entrance, and we just park right next to the side of the road, and then just walk through the entrance. And you're already there. It literally is, I'm not joking, 15 meters, 15 to 20 meters from the car, and we're in the woods. And the bluebells are there straight away. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Ah, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. And when you came back, how did you feel?
Well, okay. I mean, the drive is the hardest part. Just sitting in the car. But I didn't struggle quite as much this time as last time. Oh God, I was like trying my best not to sit on the chair in the car and still drive this hold the steering wheel. It was crazy. I was literally just, I thank goodness it's an automatic car, because I could never have driven, 2 feet, no chance. So yeah, last time I really struggled for days afterwards. So yeah, it was nice. It was good. I mean, and I've also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but my GP tried once again to get me booked in with the NHS physiotherapist.
All right.
Tim Hamilton, and she said she'll try again because he got rejected. She's trying her best. It's just I keep getting rejected all the time because I'm still in pain management. But I'm not really, because they said they're going to discharge me. They just haven't done the paperwork yet.
What does it cost to make the paperwork? It's just sitting down in the chair, 5 minutes, done.
Yeah. So I'm still on their system, so they still can't book me in with the physio. So she appealed again and said he's not in the system, and I finally got a letter to say that they're going to let me see a physio in the NHS at the end of May, or no, the end of June. So the end of June, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And the thing is, even if I saw the guy, it'll be, oh, hello, I've not seen you for a while. Let's talk about where you live and what job you do and your age, and it'll just be basic information about, when did the problem start? Okay, yeah, it'll just be that type of appointment.
Yeah.
And I probably won't see him again for 6 months. And this is what you get. So even if it's useful, it's just not regularly enough. So it's just, but at least the GP is trying their best,
Yeah.
So I'm just finding it ticklish looking at. But my hips might be a bit tight because I've been trying to do exercises for them.
Oh, but it's not a big problem. So did your daughter manage to come here then?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Is it driving your white pickup?
See what, sorry?
He's driving a white pickup.
Yeah.
Because I was passing on the day when you said your mom and he would come here, I was going to Bishop Wilton, and as I'm passing on the road, I just looked on the side and I saw a white pickup in front of your house. So I presume that would be him.
Yes, his new Ford. I think it's a Ford, yeah. I've not seen it before, just that first time when he came. Yeah, it was nice. I was having a tough day that he came, so my mum went with him to the park in the estate here, and Harry took his scooter and just went to the little park area. And I just tried to recover a bit because I'd stood up a bit too long.
Yeah.
And I chatted to my brother. Mum spent some time with Harry, the garden, and it was nice.
How does it feel, this part of
Alright, yeah. I do have one area that I forgot to mention that's quite painful. It's the other side.
The other side, okay.
Yeah, and it's always like a bit of a niggle. I'm a bit worried it might make it worse. But I'll mention it to you.
We're going to move on that area, don't worry.
Yeah.
How's the legs, the hamstring, and the calves?
Not too bad, really.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm getting more flexible as well. I'm able to like bend my leg back when I do like a stretch.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I've got more range of motion. Like when you lift when you put your heel towards my bottom, that type of stretch, to stretch the hip flexor. I'm able to do that further or not as strained. Like without having to, I'm trying not to force my stretches as much. I think it helps to go on the bike, and I do my stretching after the bike rather than beforehand. Because I've often had to stretch first before I could do anything like walking far or go on the bike. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm only pedaling the bike steadily, and I'll pedal slower to start with as well and be careful when I'm doing it.
Okay.
But I've got myself into a routine now where I go on the bike, I try to go on the bike just a little bit each day. I've managed to do that this week. So I've not been working the same this week because it's the holidays. The last couple of weeks I've been able to spread my lessons out better. And so yeah, I think that's helped a bit. But I've tried a different position. I've tried to sleep on my other side in bed, and I think.
Is it helping?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think I'd exhausted sleeping on the other side too much. So yeah. I'm also trying to sleep with something underneath my chest in bed, just to lift myself up a bit. It's like a neck support. I actually put underneath at night. I wear one neck support around my neck, and I've got a spare one I put underneath my chest. Yeah, just to lift myself a bit straighter, hopefully. But it's hard because I can't always see, whether I'm straight or not. And I'm just hoping that I am. But I suppose the bed gives more. Like this table is very firm, but in bed at night, the mattress is not as stiff in a bed. So I suppose I move more at night, and I suppose I'm trying to keep myself in a, you know, keep myself in the same position more at night is what I'm aiming for. So I actually put a towel underneath my body in bed, so that I'm sleeping on a mattress on a towel, just to provide more stiffness to the mattress.
Okay.
And then I'll put the neck support underneath my chest. Because you can buy things, can't you, that you put underneath your chest in bed.
Oh yeah.
Like underneath your side, so like lift your side up in bed. But I always find that they're too big and bulky. It's this one size fits all, but it definitely doesn't. So I prefer to. People say, well, use a towel, but even a towel rolled up seems to be a bit too much. So this neck support seems to be a better fit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
good. If
few
it's
different
working,
things.
that's good.
Yeah. So. And,
I'm so hot near this heater.
I'll just, if I to turn it down or off one, it's probably on the highest setting.
Shall I turn it off?
Yeah. So tell me more about your adventures in Sandra.
Well, I say by the time we went to Poland, we got there, it was quite late, it was after midnight when we got there. And it was another hour on the car driving. So next morning, was it on Sunday? Yeah. We didn't do much, to be honest with you. We just sat down, we had some drinks, enjoyed a bit, went outside with Max for a little bit. The weather was not so great.
No,
The weather was not great. It was quite cool some of the days. Then we went to see some place like on the train to visit some relatives, and then we came back. So I spent maybe 4 days was okay, and then I started not sleeping much through the night. It was still, because on the day when we went, the clock moved an hour forward, and also is 1 hour forward in Poland. So the time we got there, my body was just like accepting going to bed, at all. So I couldn't sleep for some time. On the following day, after 4 days, I was getting better, and then I couldn't fall asleep. I simply couldn't fall asleep. And then it was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning when I was actually falling asleep. And then I started having some stomachache, intestine cramps, and that was not nice. So I stayed in bed for 2 full days. Standing up, going outside a little bit, and then drinking a beer, going back to bed, playing with Max a little bit, and then enjoying this time. But yeah, it was nice to have that break, James. It was really nice having that break. But yeah, it was about time to come back. I felt like on the Good Friday, they have like a tradition, they don't eat meat and they fast all day. I didn't like that at all. No alcohol, no food, just some vegetarian food all day long, and I'm like, no, this is not my culture. Yeah, fair enough, not drinking. Fair enough, not doing any adventure. But normally we have fish in Brazil for a meal. There, nothing. So I'm not eating nothing at all. So all day long I was not eating. My stomach was not so great as well, so I didn't feel much. Saturday we went a little bit, and Sunday we went to see friends, the neighbors which lived the next apartment above. And then Monday morning I couldn't fall asleep. It was 2 o'clock. I was still awake, and I was packing my stuff. And then around 8 o'clock I was already up. So my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, they went to church, and they said, right, when we come back, I'll take you to the airport. I said, okay. So they just came back. So when they came back, they were still sleeping. So I just went there to say, see you later. And that was it. And then back, and everything starts on the following day in work. But to be honest with you, James, I was happy coming back to work, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I like not doing nothing and resting, but after a week I'm starting to feel like, I'm a little bit lazy, I'm kind of a little bit lame, so I should go and do some activities, just get something done. But yeah, it was a nice break, it was a nice time to rest.
Change, yeah.
So yeah, and now I need to book because now I'm starting worrying a little bit now about my tickets to Brazil. Because it's just the amount of expenses is coming out, and now Max wants to play piano. So I say to them, oh, we have to pay for his piano lessons. And I'm like, it's not worth paying, it's only 5. What's going to gain out of it? It's only 20 minutes. But anyway, let's get it sorted. Let's get it done. So we just got about £200 for the term. So that was the money out of the ticket already, and then everything starts, expenses and bills. And when I look at it, there's still £3,000 to go, and I'm like, ugh, I only have 2 months to go now, and I'm a bit like, if it was only that expense, I'll be fine. But the problem is just, it was like last time, James. I don't know if you remember. I just had to pay the ticket 8 weeks before the departure.
Right.
Okay, because it's a kind of a deal with few companies, and this agency is someone who lives in London, but also there's some offices in Brazil, and they do all sorts of stuff in Africa, with some works around, so I can get it in a good deal. So they say you can pay, you don't have to pay it straight away, you can pay it in installments, but I can choose how I want to pay it. I can pay like £1 a day, I can pay £5 a week, I can pay, however I want, but 8 weeks before the flight, that must be paid. That's the only thing what stresses a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it was Lucia's car to be paid off, and my partner for the catering trailer, I need to pay her back, and everything just gets.
It's all put at once.
Yeah. So if I would have, up to August to pay for the ticket, that would be absolutely fine, But having to pay it in June is just me like, okay, now what to do? So I'm just trying to squeeze here and there and see how it will go. But yeah, hopefully it will be okay. There's some other courses I'm going to take myself, like for example, most of my students, they want to see our teacher, the head of the group. The last time he came to UK was 2016, and he has never been back since, but because he never made his passport to come back. So what my students want now, they want to see me change my grades, my level, which I don't want to do. I say, well, it's been, how long has it been now? It's 11 years I'm holding my grade. So all the people who I met in the same grade back on the days, they are already titled as masters, and I'm still on the hold. It was people which they start training just after when I arrived in England, and they've been titled masters already, and I'm still here. And I had the same grade what I had since 2015. But the thing about that, James, I am not in a rush to change it. I'm absolutely fine where I am. It's them wanting change.
Right.
So now we are 7 instructors in the group. I'm still the instructor chief according to them. But they say, well, we want to see you changing your grade. And I say, okay, one day it will happen. And my teacher keeps saying, next time we meet in an event in Brazil or in England, I'm going to change your grade. And I say, that's fine. So there's another 2 guys in Brazil he wants to change their grade this year. So he was asking, when are you coming so I can make a big event and grade you all? And I said, I might go in October. I said, okay, so I'm going to make an event in October. So when he put the event on for October, I just thought, well, I never told anyone I'm going to Brazil, but I'm going in August, so I'm going to miss it, unfortunately. Now my students are saying, so when he's coming, I said, look, it's 7 of us. For all of these years, I covered all the expenses. I brought him here all of these times. Now, you are all teachers and instructors. So if you want him here, you can simply buy his ticket, make the arrangements, book him a hotel because he's not staying in my house. Okay? And you guys make sure you all going to spend some time with him, even though because he will come for 7 days. So I say each of you will spend some time with him. One day, each of you will take him around. I don't know, he's going to take to Manchester, to Oxford, Warrington, York, and Leeds. And of course, I'm going to spend some time with him, but I want you to have this experience with him because you are the teachers now. And I'm just going around. But one of my students, the guy who leads the group in York, he just had a hip replacement last Friday.
Right.
So he'll be off teaching for some time. So I said, right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be come to visit the group while he has 2 instructors teaching there. So I'm just going to be coming and pay some attention to what they are doing. But I will not try not to interfere too much in it.
Mm.
Okay. Do not touch your legs as your legs not so bad. I will concentrate on your back as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. I think my shoulders are a bit tight.
Yeah, I can feel that here, yeah.
And did you do some DIY when you came back?
Hmm?
Have you managed to do some work in the house?
Yes. Not finished yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I changed the floor in the bathroom.
Mm.
But as I said, a lot of professionally, there's a lot of little mistakes which was happening there, and I was trying to fix it. And salons now is just basically around the toilet area, the sink, and the boards where the pipes, the gas pipes are. But most of the things are glued, so I had to glue that anyway. A day or two before I can glue another part. So it's working. I managed to paint Max's room.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice.
A lot of work in the garden as well. So when I came back, I just gave up the house a little bit because if Max is there, there's not a chance I can make anything happen.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I might do something because he has swimming pool tomorrow. So when I come back from work, I'm going to have like a couple of hours where I can go and do some more work in there. And hopefully by this weekend, the bathroom and his room will be ready. And then we will see what's going to be the next step. I'm thinking the next will be the kitchen. Change the floors in the kitchen. It will be the easiest. But you see, once again, I'm just looking at the side only for the toilet and for his room, and I think, it's going to be very cheap. Not going to be anything expensive. Going to be you got like a couple of wooden floors like this, and then it's the little things you need to buy to come with it to put it on. So it's straight away £300. £300 just like that. Now if I have to do it again, it's going to be another £200 to do the finishing. And if I have to do the kitchen, it's going to be another 300 quid. So that's why I think I'm going to put that on hold until I get these tickets sorted. But
so when is it you're going to Brazil, sir?
it's on the 10th of August.
Oh yeah.
Until the 27th. So 2 weeks. Well, 17 days, 19 days.
Yeah.
Together. And hopefully nothing will happen to the cars in between because
Yeah.
hopefully. Okay. If we can turn around, please. On your own time, no rush.
I've been able to sit a bit better, haven't I, Mum? For the last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And how do you think in general your flexibility and your strength?
How do I what, sorry?
How do you compare your flexibility and strength comparing to last year?
Last year.
Or the year before?
Well, it's increasing all the time. But I think it increased quite a bit. It's not increasing as rapidly now, but it still is increasing.
Okay, oh, that's good to
That's good, yeah, it's not completely stopped. But obviously, when I was having a tough time a few weeks ago, it was just on hold. I wasn't able to do things, you know. So at the moment I'm able to stretch a bit, pedal the bike a bit, so I feel like I'm able to improve, but I'm also trying to make sure I don't overdo things and go a major backwards step. Yeah. So
Oh gosh.
yeah, because I'd like to be able to get in the car and try to whip me at some point. I'm hopeful, but some days a few weeks ago I just thought, oh, maybe I won't be able to do it for a long time.
Don't worry, James, you'll be in worse situation and you still managed.
Mm.
As you are improving it better now, you will. Don't worry, this
Yeah,
year.
I mean, I just don't want to go and struggle that much that by the time I get back I just end up suffering, you know,
Yeah.
and struggling. I want to be able to go, come back and have a bad, you know, maybe a bad day afterwards. But I don't want it to be, you know, a couple of bad weeks afterwards, you know. So. And I suppose my tutoring is like it's a busy time if I want to be busy. So the work is there if I want to do it, more or less, and then it'll kind of ease off in June. So what is it now? Is it middle of April?
God.
Yeah.
It's already middle of April.
I can't believe it's middle of April.
14th today.
Jesus Almighty. That is mad. It's absolutely mad. Seriously.
It was the start of March a couple of weeks ago, I think. Time's just flown. Yeah, in about a month and in 6 weeks' time, my tutoring will have eased off for that. Yeah.
So how many people are you covering now then?
It's about 25.
A week?
Yeah, a week.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, they cancel sometimes, and sometimes they cancel at the last minute as well, but yeah, I'm trying to, because it's been the holiday, I was able to spread them out better.
Ah, right, okay.
So that's why I'm, you know, because I don't want to be doing the too many back to back. In fact, next year, I'm definitely going to be doing, I don't know if it's 45-minute lessons or 50-minute lessons. And I'm still going to charge the same amount, but it'll give me time to get up and move about.
Oh, you should raise a little bit, James.
It shouldn't be as stressful.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get an adrenaline rush if I'm, you know, like teaching a lesson and I'm like, oh, I've run over and somebody else is texting, like, are you ready to start? And I'm behind and I need to go to the toilet and I need to get a drink and it's like I haven't got time to go to the toilet and stretch and move a bit before the next lesson starts, and so it's just that's not good.
Well, if you plan to charge the same when you're charging now for a little bit less, make sure you put your price up before the next year comes. Because even though if you put £3 or £5 on top of it, even though if some people cancel the class, you're still going to be covered. Like if you increase a little bit, another 5 people will pay for one. You know, in case you have a cancellation.
Well, I'm going to do what you said. I'm going to, if I have a bit more time and I'm not as like done in, then maybe trying to do like a group session might be more appealing. Because if they're thinking, oh, his lessons are expensive and we don't get as much time anymore, but then again he's just offered a group session. Maybe we should do a group session because it's like cheaper.
Yeah.
Because the group session would be cheaper then. And so they might think, oh yeah, let's do that. And then obviously if I get it right, a group session should be better financially.
Well, yeah.
You know, as long as I get enough people to sign up for it. Realistically, if 4 people or more sign up, then it's going to pay, you know, it's going to be worth it. It's just the admin to organise it, the time and admin.
Yeah.
That's in a way, if I did a 1 hour group lesson, I'd need an extra hour to arrange it all, follow it all up and give them send the notes to everybody, and do you know what I mean? So it might be a 1 hour lesson, but it might end up being 2 hours of work, at least. And then,
well, with the preparation and everything, yeah.
So in a way, I've got to make sure I charge enough to break
Who
even
would
with
you
at
get
least
the
4
payment
people.
from then? Would they pay a share?
What, Mum?
Who would you get the payment from?
The payment, I'd get the payment up front from the people doing the session.
So if 4 people did the session, all 4 would need to pay.
A little bit each, yeah. It'd be cheaper than a normal session because a group session is not as good as an individual one.
Checking to see if they've paid though, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I'd have to chase them up if they haven't paid and check that they've paid and send the notes to everybody, which is a bit more work, and make sure they're all, because the other thing is they've all got to turn up on time, they've got to get the details from me about to join the meeting, and there's always one, isn't there, that says, oh, mine's not working, and they want the money back because their internet wasn't connecting.
Yeah, but that's not your fault.
No, it's not, no. But it's like, it's all this hassle, you know what I mean, where even if in the end they can't connect and they only have the second half of the session, you've got to still send messages afterwards to explain it to them that there's, they agreed to this all along, and that,
Yeah.
there's always certain things that can be tricky.
Yeah, humans, James.
Humans,
when you work with humans, it's just like, this is work with horses and dogs, seriously.
I mean, you're giving them free notes.
Yeah.
So, like, if they get half a session because their internet went down, or they just left it at last minute and weren't prepared, things like this, then at the end of the day, if everybody else has managed to log on and do the lesson, then that proves there's nothing wrong at my side. And then if they're getting all the free notes anyway, they're not getting nothing, they're getting quite a good bargain anyway. They're just not getting as big a bargain as they hoped for, I suppose. But
well, yeah.
they should still be, happy enough. So, yeah, I'll give it a try, but I think for it to be worthwhile, I'm guessing I'd need to have 5, for all the hassle it's going to generate, I'd need to have 5 students doing a group session.
Well, James, what you can do is you can just start spreading the message and say you have limited places in there. Say there is 10 people for that. Once you reach 10 people, then you put the lesson together. But they need to pay in advance.
Yeah.
That will kind of, I want my son to be there if it's going to be even cheaper.
Yeah, you're right. I can always cancel it if I don't have enough interest.
Yeah. So you just say, well, it's going to be 10, minimum of 5, between 5 to 10 people. So just say, it's going to be of 5 to 10 people. Once we get 5 to 10, we stop in it.
Yeah.
Because people will think like, oh, it's only 10 places, I don't know how many students the guy has. If he has 30 or 40 students, I want to be in there. So, that's how I do it sometimes, And then throw some events out. And then we think, it's going to be only 5 to 10 people. So, okay, 20 places left. You guys decide whatever you want to. So the first 5 days, there's already 10 people in there. Oh, there's still some place left. Oh, yeah. There's still another couple of places if you have for a friend. But they never know when it's going to be because, So what I do, I just create a WhatsApp group and I put people who pays for it, I put them in the group and they keep sending messages. Right, this is the amount of people, this is the topics we're going to do, this is the hours, so just keep it fun. Once you have, then in there, you set the date.
Yeah. I mean, because I choose quite a few different subjects, then that could cause a bit of a problem. Because I'd have to do a session for, say, just English. But then in English, there might be some people doing Shakespeare's Macbeth, and other people are doing Romeo and Juliet. So they won't want to do a Macbeth lesson if they're not doing Macbeth. So, it's easier if it's maths or science to do a group session, but English could be more difficult.
Well, so then the topics.
Because at the moment, I'm teaching one kid who's doing a Sherlock Holmes novel, nobody else is. I'm doing Jane Eyre with another girl, and no one else is. And I'm doing Jekyll and Hyde with another boy, and nobody else is. So, you know, I can't do a group session as easily. I'd have to advertise, you know, I suppose, but to people I've never met before. You know, just advertise online and hope that people choose to give me a try, even if they've not met me before. All of it would be easier if I could sit down more easily each day, and you know, it's just when I'm not teaching, I get up and stretch and move, and you know, so I don't really want to be sat for hours doing work. Once I'm not tutoring, I want to be up and about and trying to get through the day.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's an idea that if I'm sat less next year doing shorter lessons, I might be able to then get up and have more breaks, and then still sit down and prepare these extra things. Plus, it could keep it more interesting for me as well, I suppose. But I don't want it to backfire and be more hassle, more work, and not really many different financially.
Well, yeah.
I'd rather just keep it simple, you know. So. Because sometimes if I'm getting a bit stressed, the adrenaline, you know, kicks in, and anxiety and worry about being on time for the session, things like that. So you know, I'm trying to like take deep breaths. Sometimes I have to, like, let's say I sit down on my chair and it's like 2 minutes past 6 and I've got a lesson starting at 6 o'clock, but I can't just ring them straight away because I'm struggling to sit on the chair. So I'm having to like take deep breaths, and you know, I might ring them after 5 minutes past 6, just because I'm having to make sure that I'm calm, take some deep breaths, slow my breathing rate, you know, and then I'm a bit late to the lesson.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I can't just guarantee that. Even just walking up the stairs after I've had another drink, that walk up the stairs might just set a bit of adrenaline off. And I don't know I've done it until I sit on the chair, and then it starts to impact my back. So that's when it's a bad day and I'm struggling more. But you never know when that's going to happen.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
You know, so I say to people, I'm sorry if I'm running a bit late. I do have a physical pain problem, which can just come at any time, and I can't always be prepared for it. And a lot of people are fine, because I always have the time on at the other end. They always get their full, you know, whatever we've agreed. So most people that seem happy with what I'm doing. The only thing they're not happy with is that I'm not setting the homework enough. The parents are always demanding homeworks.
The parents, yeah.
It's like my own time, you know, like in the lesson itself.
But they're not paying you for that, are they?
No. Like if I set the homework during the lesson, the thing is the kids are restless, and if you're setting homework in the lesson itself, creating some homework, they're not going to sit there just waiting 5 minutes while I'm making up a bunch of questions or organising something, downloading a paper off the internet and then sending it to them and writing a message to say, for homework I'd like you to do this and this and this, and the kid's bored to death while I'm doing all that, you know. So it's frustrating, do you know what I mean? All round, they're bored watching me, you know, watching me set some homework. But if I did a lesson for like 45 minutes next year, I could then set the homework in 5 minutes and still have 10 minutes left to get up, go to the toilet, make a drink, stretch a bit, and sit back down for the next lesson. So that's why I'm thinking 45 minutes would be
But
good.
then they don't do the homework anyway, do they?
No. And then if I do my last lesson at 8:15 to 9 o'clock, it's not too late for anybody to finish at 9 o'clock. You know, so it will give me 15 minutes, so I can start work at 4:15 and then do some lessons that evening and finish at 9 o'clock. So it's not too late to finish. I get plenty of breaks, and most kids are home from school by 4:15. So that's the plan. Yeah. The pain I've got, Sandro, at this side, it's like at the very bottom, and it does kind of hurt to touch at this side of my back.
Here.
A bit higher up. Yeah, round about there, yeah. And I should have mentioned it before, but it's like, it just, maybe it's because I've got a lack of flesh
Okay.
down my spine somewhere, and I just don't know, but it's not for a few months.
Well, I have a look at it in a second.
Maybe I've like pulled it or something by stretching too much, or I've like sat badly in the same position. Could be a pain in the bone even, you know, I just don't know. But it's kind of like down here somewhere. It's hard to sort of, I always find it hard to say exactly where things are. But it's not hurting too much at the moment, but it does seem to be a bit of a troublesome area. Seems like it's almost the bone itself. It might be arthritis, or I don't know. It doesn't.
There's a
It
with the
doesn't.
disc.
Maybe But I'm able to stretch the muscles in my lower back without it hurting too much. It doesn't seem as muscular, it seems more something different. maybe ligament, tendon, bone, disc, something like that.
Not necessarily have to be, could be something on your organs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could be something on the organs.
Yeah, yeah,
Could be something to do with the kidney.
yeah.
How's your bowel movement? How's your bowel movement?
Okay, I think I try to drink like enough water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be good in that way, and I feel I'm eating quite healthily. And I'm having an orange every day, and plenty of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm eating more meat than I was. I mean, obviously when Mum's here, I'm eating better.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts.
And how's your teeth?
They did get better after I really was very worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
But then just yesterday, I bit down again accidentally. I don't know how. I think I was just trying to chew something, and it just like suddenly it's a nervous reaction where I just suddenly bit down hard,
Mm-hmm.
and like my teeth onto teeth, and I didn't want to, but it just happened by itself, and I just thought, oh gosh, that's quite painful. So I think what's happening is I'm kind of like it's what do you call it, a reflex action. So I'm biting like you know how sometimes you can have like a flinch,
Oh yeah.
like suddenly you suddenly go, oh, you know, your body just like moves by itself. I get those quite a bit through the day, and then it's as if my teeth are starting to do it, and I'm just biting my top set of teeth onto my bottom, biting down hard all of a sudden, just for no apparent reason,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when it does the damage, because your bite is very strong. That's where it hurts. That's it, round there, at the bottom. Yeah, there. That's the way I get the pain.
Mm-hmm.
I can't seem to. Like it's been there for a while now, for a few months, and it's not something that's easy. There. Oh no. Oh, it hurts. Ah. I must have done. It must be damaged somehow. I'm trying to keep breathing, because sometimes when you've done things, I hold my breath.
I don't blame you at all, James.
But I'm trying to just keep breathing and stay relaxed. Definitely is tender around there. I don't think I'm saying I don't think it's muscular, but I don't know what it is. Maybe definitely hurts around there. That's big. I thought it was really helping doing those side steps with the resistance band.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done quite a bit with it the last few days. I've only been doing it for a few days really.
And how does it feel?
It hurts at the time I'm doing it. But I do it late at night, and maybe that's not the best time when I go straight to bed afterwards. But I feel that's the best time I can manage it.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt in a way like the hip was getting a bit stronger, or the muscles felt like they were getting a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'll keep doing it, but I suppose I've done it day after day for about 3 or 4 days in a row, having never done it before, or not for a long time anyway.
But how long have you been doing that exercise? But
Just
for how many minutes you keep exercising?
not really long, but like I'll probably walk from the front door into the kitchen, to the far end of the kitchen and back, and I'll do maybe 4 stepping left, and then I'll do another 4 stepping right, so 8 times, and then I've been doing it for like 3 or 4 days. and I put the band around my ankles. I just saw a video saying it was best to do it around the ankles if you can, rather than around the knees. So I've been doing it around the ankles, and it seems to be harder than it is around the knees. I felt something was getting stronger, in like my hips. So I thought maybe it's worth trying to keep doing it. But I suppose I'm keen to get results, so that's why I've done it 4 days in a row, rather than having a rest, day. But it does seem to pull on the back as well as the hips. So I am trying to strengthen the back a bit as well.
Right.
And like that machine in my room, the gym, not this machine here, but the one that's in my other room, I stand on that machine and just tense my glute muscles a little bit. I don't do anything else, I just stand on it and it takes the pressure off my back a bit.
Okay.
If I tense my glutes, my back gets a rest. So I just stand on the machine for a little while, and that seems to help. But there was a time when I saw you last time, but 2 or 3 weeks before when I saw you before, I really was going through a bad time. Well, no, let me get this right. The time I saw you last time, I was struggling a bit, and I think the time before that I think I was struggling even more. But I have struggled. The first week that you were away, I had a bad week.
Oh really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I didn't want to spoil your holiday by telling you, but I was struggling. I thought, oh no, I need Sandro back. So yeah. It's only this past week that I've started to improve. So the 3 weeks, I haven't seen you for 3 weeks, and the first week or 2 were hard. This last week has been better, but yeah. But at the same time, I had an appointment in Hull, so I think that took a lot out of me, going to the appointment in Hull.
Oh, so how did you manage to go to the appointment there? Did you do the same driving?
Yes, I did, yeah. And it was disappointing because the insole and shoe were terrible.
Yeah, of
took me
course.
time to recover after that, and that has all been since I last saw you. So, yeah, that wasn't good. This week has been the first week I've felt a bit better. So yeah, so the first 2 weeks since I've not seen you were quite hard. It's that was the time when I've struggled a lot. Where I've not been on the bike, I've not been doing anything. All these things I've just said, I'm on the bike now and I'm doing the resistance training. That's just in the past few days, this week.
Yeah. Did you manage to use that mat on your chair?
Did I manage to what, sir?
The mat on the chair, the shiatsu mat.
I didn't do it. I tried when you left it. I did try a few days after, but not straight away because I was struggling quite a bit when I last saw you. I think it was. I didn't do it for about a week actually, and then I tried it, but I've not used it in the lower back. I'm just a bit wary. I mean, at the moment, I'm getting a bit better right now. I could try maybe the lower part, but I was trying to just use it in the upper part mostly. Yeah. So I did have a bit of a play with it, but I was wanting to get a bit less sensitive. Because I am wary of things. When my lower back is really hurting, I just it hurts to just touch it with my hand. So yeah, but I think it could be helpful. It's just I was worried about the lower back. When I saw you and you showed me how to use it, I was worried about the lower back area then. And then I've tended to use this for the middle and upper back. It feels nice. I'll try on the lower back in the next few days, okay? And see what I think to the use it all the way down.
Yeah. They go easy.
Yeah.
How's this part here? How's it pressing?
That's okay. Yeah. It's around there that hurts more. So is this hammer method, is it to get a good flow?
This.
Yeah,
This
is
is
it?
to go deeper in the muscle.
Yeah.
Because as I say, as I keep manipulating here the muscle, and regardless if I can push it, kind of feel when I push with my thumb.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that can go twice deeper than what my finger can do right now.
Right.
You just don't have this impact because of the vibration.
Yeah, it's
moving
got
around.
muscles and deeper muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This cannot go on the bone. Just
No.
for the muscle, you cannot put that on the bone. Then you will have a serious problem. Mainly now when you find out about osteoporosis.
The two people's videos that I've been watching the most are the one that's by someone called Brendan Backstrom, I think his name is.
Okay.
And he said he had a really bad back. I mean, I don't normally believe people who say, hello, my name is so-and-so and I'm doing a YouTube video and I used to have a really bad back, and I'm thinking, well, that's convenient.
So now this come along.
You happen to be a back specialist, like in massage, in physiotherapy, and it just seems too good to be true, you know. But this guy does seem to be more believable that he's had some back trouble himself, but he does seem to be very knowledgeable, and he talks about like he talks about the multivitamins muscle or something, some type of like in the back extensors, and he mentions certain muscles, and he explains like which exercises work in which bits. So he seems to be really good, and he talks about the back extension machine,
Yeah.
And then the other one I'm mentioning is the barefoot strength. I think is some guy talking about barefoot strength. He's not. He doesn't say wear, minimalistic shoes. He's not just always saying that, but he talks about how the feet connect to, the rest of the body.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they do. They must do. So he talks about the importance of activating muscles like the glutes and the hamstrings and how the feet,
Right, posture.
and posture. Yeah. So he seems to be very good to listen to. So they're the two people I'm listening to most online.
Mm-hmm.
So he just seems to say if you activate your core before you do any exercises, that helps your glute muscles get more involved because the core and the glutes are like pushing against each other. And he says if you put a band between your legs while you do exercises like a squat, that'll help activate the glutes. And it talks about stepping onto a block.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that, just different ways to activate the different types of glute muscles. And it's a lot of the same things I've seen before. It's just nice to, hear it again and hear the reasons why it's effective. It seems to explain well what it's saying as well. So, let's see, it's a couple. Everything seems to be like making sense together, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything working helps, James. Anything working helps.
I mean, I'm very wary, I'm very worried, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not somebody who jumps into things with my eyes closed. But,
But if you feel it's doing good for you,
mm-hmm.
go easy, but
Yeah, baby
don't
steps.
stop trying. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my mum sends me things as well, and sometimes it's really useful.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll send me some things where someone's said, when you're in chronic pain, nobody else understands. And they'll say things like, oh, you've changed a lot, and I don't know why. And you're thinking, well, that's not the most thoughtful thing to say.
Well, yeah.
If you've got chronic pain, you're bound to have changed,
Right. Can you take a deep breath for me, James, please?
A deep breath in.
Yeah. And exhale straight away. Down, out. Again. Out. And one more time. closer.
You?
Let's just see how you stand up. And sorry about that, James. I
No,
just
it's
have
okay.
to go
Yeah.
a bit deeper than usual.
Yeah. I mean, you've done more on that side than the other side, haven't you? This
Yeah.
side, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how it compares.
Just go slow because the muscles they're gonna be quite weak now.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
gonna be quite weak. So
Yeah.
if you can stand up, but do it very slowly. Okay, don't do anything crazy. And then just see how it will build, and then you can do a bit of stretching.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
well. But do take your time. Don't go crazy.
Sometimes I feel just stiff because I've stayed in the same position.
Yeah.
Because I'm the kind of person that struggles with that kind of thing. Because it's like waking up in the morning.
Sorry?
This is how I am in the morning. When I get out of bed, it's like
Nice and slowly.
it's like I've just come round after being knocked out in a boxing match. You know, and I'm like, oh, well, where am I? James, you're all right. You're in a boxing match. The referee stopped it. You were fighting someone, but he's long gone with his trophy, and the paramedics have just left. You know.
Also, you can say it. Well, if I'm feeling bad, can you imagine the other guy how he's feeling now then?
Oh yeah, yeah. Which hospital is he in?
Yeah. So yeah, if you
Yeah.
can just take a little walk, do feel easy, like smooth
Yeah.
exercise. Just keep. I'll take this away so I can have more
Yeah.
space. So yeah, but as I say, going on because the muscles they are weak.
Yeah.
You know, but keep on the move. Keep the also you're gonna keep doing a little stretch and just keeping the movement just to see how the muscles will set back on place. So do your normal thing, what you do usually.
So have you kind of like? It's a bit like when you tear a muscle, when you do exercising,
Yeah.
you tear little tears in muscles and they have to repair themselves.
Yeah.
Is it
Because
like that?
normally the muscle what we want to work that's the first and the second layer of the muscle. We work normally on the first layer when you do Swedish massage, just for this pleasure, just to relax, just to be there with the hot stones and stuff.
Yeah.
When you go for a deep tissue, you work on the first and then the second layer.
Yeah.
Okay, then you go like that's what I call deep.
Deep tissue, because the guy I went for deep tissue massage years ago, and there's this American guy that did this deep tissue massage, and he was like, he warned me. He says this is gonna hurt a bit. I've not had one before.
Yeah.
Some American guy, yeah. So Swedish is the first, American's the second, and the third is the Brazilian.
Not as bad as it was done today. So what we worked today, first layer, second layer, and then we went right inside the muscle there. So we broke through the second layer. That's why I say it might be a little bit weak. So the recovery is going to start from the middle and going to start healing from inside.
It takes longer.
It takes a bit longer.
Yeah.
But when you work on the first and second layer, it means the problem is still inside.
Right.
I'm not saying it's going to fix the problem now,
Yeah.
but at least we could reach as far as we could.
Yeah.
And then it's just recovering the muscle now to come back stronger.
Yeah.
But there's still some pain in there.
Tomorrow, I'm best just resting more.
No, keep it mobile.
Keep it. Yeah. I mean,
But as,
I don't mean sitting all day and doing nothing. I mean, I'm still okay to try and pedal the bike in the morning.
I would recommend
But-
to do so.
But no, like for example, not hanging from the bar.
You could try. Depends how you feel.
Yeah, and I'll probably give it a miss. But I can like stretch the leg muscles.
Do the easy stretch with the
Yeah.
leg. Don't go on the bar something too intense yet, because the muscle need at least 48 hours to kind of recover.
Yeah.
Coming by the weekend, you can start pushing a bit more.
Because on the bike, I normally, just reaching over to the handlebars, I
Yeah.
normally try to wiggle my bottom, because I don't always sit on the seat of the bicycle. So I'd like wiggle my muscles to get my hips moving in the morning. I find it helps to just, move my hips a bit. So is that still alright tomorrow?
It is.
Yeah.
As I say, all my advice for you for tomorrow
I
will
don't
be
lift weights anyway.
yeah. But all my advice for you for tomorrow will be try to stretch as much as you can. Okay, try to force a little bit, but you will feel when your muscles are just getting weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
In that moment, you stop.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the day after the same, you start doing something until you feel you start getting weaker. But before you do any of these activities, you said you have some creatine.
Yes.
So do take some creatine half an hour before you
Right.
do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so it gives time to your body to absorb that creatine and kind of protect. And water, a lot of water.
Yeah, I read that, and is what you told me before. I have creatine with food, and then I drink plenty of water. Because also with going on the bike, I'm obviously sweating a bit, so I have enough water.
So don't take creatine half an hour before you go to the bike.
Oh right.
Okay.
Well, I go on the bike very early,
as you wake.
No, I sometimes but I would take the creatine after eating. So does it matter if I take the creatine?
No, it doesn't matter, no. But what it matters a lot with the creatine is if you take a little bit before you start exercising, so it gives time to the muscle to and drink some water, and then.
I see. So the muscles can gain the water.
Yeah.
Take the water in. So in a way, exercise half an hour after creatine, but also drink plenty of water. With the creatine.
Yeah, plenty of creatine, and through the day try to drink as much water as you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you have the chance, whenever you have the chance, when you start feeling better, we need some protein on your muscles. So creatine before you start the training. After you finish, you can get some powder of protein and take it for your muscles. So because your muscles will swell, you're gonna get like some flesh. But after some time it will rest, so you're gonna go down again. So eat the protein, it will keep it. But let it.
Yeah.
So
I'm eating quite a bit of meat when Mum comes, because she's made like some ham. We've had some ham, haven't we, today? But we don't always eat plenty. It's just sometimes she'll just buy a chicken or a ham. But then other times we just maybe have two sausages each.
Get some protein powder. That will help.
Okay.
Even though you are eating protein, that will help.
Yeah.
Right. Now let me get. So tomorrow I don't know what's the work tomorrow, but every morning I'm waking up a bit early and getting around 10 o'clock I'm feeling a bit like tired. So because I still have these, it's not a chest infection or anything. It's just I'm not fit yet. I'm feeling quite tired. I can't breathe properly, and my nose being blocked all the time. So it's one of those. But a lot better than what it was last week or the week before. So I should not complain too much.
Whenever there's progress, yeah.
Yeah, still on the mend, but we're still gonna need some time. Well, we were back on Thursday. Yeah, okay. So we still have a couple of days to.
Because I've got a COVID jab Friday morning.
All right.
Yeah, a booster. And then I'll put on her Saturday.
Yeah. Well, it was nice seeing you. It was great seeing you. Have a great return back to Whitby. Don't run too fast, go easy.
No, I'll go slower. It takes me longer to get around.
Nice seeing you, James. No problem, no problem. So I'll message you tomorrow and see how you think.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to book myself. Now I'll have to go to this treatment if this guy is not doing anything. I'm planning to go to London on the 9th of May. So I might just go earlier in the morning because I have to be there 2 o'clock. So I might just see if Aaron will be available on the Saturday morning and I can get to his clinic in there on the Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do so. We still have to wait for everything is.
Yeah. Does he have any people in London that he knows that if he's not free himself?
Well, he has a clinic in there.
Yeah.
When people are treating him, so he's a co-founder of this treatment he's doing with an association with another girl called Marina. I never met her, but I've been on the phone with her a few times. So yeah, they have about 10, 15 people in the clinic in there.
Yeah.
While in here, they still have people, but it doesn't match my times.
Yeah,
which is a bit. And then once they shut that climb down in Stonewall, it became quite hard because that was the place where Maria could see me after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But after that, it just became a little bit hard. So that's what I'm saying. I might just go there. And see, he's been, since he had this stroke, I haven't seen him. So over a year, I have seen him in person. So it was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
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 Right,
Thank
nice
you very much.
No
Yeah,
problem
you
at all,
too.
buddy.
Great. Thank you
Right,
very
I'll
much.
message you tomorrow and see how you're feeling tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
No problem, like I said, keep it mobile.
Very much.
No problem, James. Nice seeing you. See you later. How are you guys doing? Just finished another day of work, which has been a long one. But James, oh, it's not raining now. Oh boy. Oh, what happened? 2 dickheads just took the like they gave me. Now it was 7 likes and now it's down to 5. Dickheads, put my like back. I need it. So yeah, just finishing another days of work. That's been 18 hours on the go. So looking forward now to get back home and have a bit of rest. And in 6 hours time, wake up again and go to work again. Right guys, so thank you very much for being here with me today. Thanks for the time you have spent here, much appreciated. And I'll see you, well, tomorrow morning. I'll see you in about 6-7 hours time. Bye for now.